In part 1, I forged a kukri out of a lawnmower blade using no power tools and no grinding. In part 2, we're going to be working on heat treating and finishing it up. Today I'm going to be heat treating the blade using a selective edge quench, which is something that I've been practicing and trying to get good at. I start by heating the blade with my propane torch until it gets a little past non-magnetic. Then I take a pitcher of water and quickly pour water on the edge. Now as I do this, I'm watching to make sure that the tempering colors don't go past a straw color on the very edge. Once I've seen the colors stop changing, I pour water on the whole blade to stop the tempering process. I take a file and I run it along the edge. And you can actually hear that when I get to the belly, it's a lot harder than the base or the tip. So now I'm using the file to bring down my bevel, and because I did most of it with forging, there's not a lot of work to be done, but still, to get to this point, it took about an hour. Once I'm happy with how it looks like with the file, I start at about 100 grit sandpaper and just start sharpening my bevels, working on both sides until it meets. I'm trying to sharpen this up before I start working on the handle. Once I've gone with the rougher sandpaper, I work it all the way up to about 1000 grit and then finish off with a light stropping. Now for the handle, I start off by tracing it onto pieces of heavy leather and cut them out with a pair of shears. Now I'm using 2 pieces of leather on each side of the handle. This is enough for a nice, comfortable grip. I apply contact cement to the different pieces and then tack them together to create my 2 slabs. Once I've done that, I put a little bit of contact cement on the tang and the inside of the slabs so that I can tack them together temporarily to work on the profile of the handle. I use a rasp to bring the handle down to the shape I want, and I'm just roughing it out at this point. Once I'm happy with the way it looks, I figure out where I want the end to be, and then I file that down with the rasp as well. Now that I'm happy with the way it looks, I decided to wrap the handle, but I didn't like the way it turned out, so I took the wrap off and used black shoe polish to dye the entire handle black. I'm wrapping the handle in leather lace. This is going to give a nice grip and also make sure that the handle slabs don't move around since we're not using any pins or other methods of fastening. Now, once I've wrapped about halfway, I overlap the previous wrap and sort of stagger it. This way I'm able to have a nice wrap that goes completely to the end, but I'm also emulating the little grip that is found traditionally on many kukris. Here's the finished handle. Here's the finished kukri next to the blade it started off with. And this is the sword that I forged from a lawnmower blade next to the kukri. Here's the kukri all finished up. I hope you enjoyed building this along with me today, and if you have any suggestions for other builds you'd like to see, please leave a comment below. If you like this video, be sure to check out my channel for other videos like this. And I've also written several books on different topics, and you can check out the link to those in the description below. So as always, thanks for watching, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.